President Bola Ahmed Tinubu acknowledges that, going by the enormous achievements and contributions of the Nigerian diaspora to their host countries, Nigeria should have been one of the most developed countries in the world. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stated this when he received Moro Ojomo, the Nigerian-American Super Bowl champion, with parents and siblings, insisting that the vast talent pool should translate into national progress and development. The visit was facilitated by the NIDCOM boss, Honorable Abike Dabiru Erewa. Details soon. Still on the NFL Super Bowl champion, Moro Ojomo, Honorable Abike Dabiru Erewa has lauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's pledge to confer a national honor to Ojomo for bringing such glory to Nigeria with his 2025 National Football League Super Bowl victory. Stick around for details as Ojomo visits NIDCOM headquarters. This is not all on the menu, as NIDCOM holds a hybrid Euro-Asia data mapping town hall meeting. Still to come, doing good work in Africa, DOA, a non-profit organization, is here again with a free summer internship program for self-motivated and forward-thinking students. It is unmissable. Also in this episode, NIDCOM boss underscores the role of patriotism in nation building, urging Nigerian diasporas to remain steadfast with their country, as patriotism plays a pivotal role in shaping the country's future. Not forgetting our complimentary segments of health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas and our diaspora of the moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora. I remain your anchor, Khadija Bamali. Please stay. Welcome back. Let's begin with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, as he welcomes Moro Ojomo, the Nigerian-born American Super Bowl champion, at the State House, along with his parents, sibling, and led by Honorable Abike Dabiru Erewa. Chairman CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, also commended Ojomo's victory as he visited NIDCOM office in Abuja.
I just want to start by thanking President Tinubu for receiving me, and secondly, I want to say a huge thanks to Honorable Abike Dabiru. It's been an honor to be back home. To see the passion that Nigerians have for one another, see the passion for Nigeria to grow and take steps moving forward. And I think that Nigeria is a very hungry country, a very hardworking country, a very motivated country. And the things that we're working on now is just to provide more opportunities for the youth and ultimately make Nigeria the greatest country in the world. So that's the goal. Thank you for everybody being here. We proposed a plan to ultimately build an academy that not only promotes Nigerian-born athletes overseas or Nigerian descendants to come back and visit, but also to point to the youth and give them abilities to grow in strength, grow in skill, and that's what's in the pipeline. I think that the youth is where change is made, so investing in the youth is of the most importance. I think that when your success in life is a direct correlation of the people that are around you and what they pour into you, right? So I think raising of that flag showed that, right? Nigeria and my upbringing of just being hardworking, determination, perseverance, has led me to where I am today. So I wouldn't be here without Nigeria.
Whoa, good. Punch.
Yes, my name is Gift Abi from the Punch newspaper. So I want to find out, what message do you have for Nigerians in diaspora?
I think that there's a saying that the grass isn't greener where you go, it's greener where you water it. So I think that we have the opportunity to water it, and I also believe that where you are in your life is because of the opportunities that you've been given, and the people pour into you. Now you have an opportunity to pour into other people. I think that's the steps that we need to take. And I wanted to present Honorable with some.
And she's not wearing her sports with her.
But that's the championship cup.
Oh, wow. Oh, good. Yeah. Those sports.
Now I'm the champion.
Yeah, the champion.
I thank Mr. President for promising to confer on you a national honor. That is inspiring to younger generation of Nigerians, to encourage you that this is home. Home will always be home. No matter how much you excel abroad, home will always be home. And we thank you for making us so proud. And I know that you're passionate about your country. You're passionate about the younger Nigerians, and you want to make a difference in their life. So we want to see you again and again and again. And I'm officially inviting you for the Diaspora Day, July 25, and with your whole family too, including your sister. It's an occasion where all diasporas get together. We share experiences, they will hear from you, inspire other people. And the mission of NIDCOM is Nigerians at home, work with Nigerians abroad to build this great country of ours. We are the greatest country in the world. All we need is get ourselves together and work together as Nigerians. So thank you, Moro, for making us proud, and we'll work with you more. And Johnny Mercy is back to the US, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.
In another development, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, has held a strategic hybrid data mapping town hall meeting aimed at creating necessary awareness and sensitization towards effective and efficient diaspora data collection to accentuate national planning purposes.
The key thing is the data portal. For instance, let's say diaspora voting. You know what they told me just last week? Well, diaspora cannot vote. We don't have data. In as much as we have data with our various embassies, we need to have, what we are doing now, which is creating a data portal. And if there are just 300,000 people on the portal, then it's 300,000 people that are eligible to vote. That will be the implication of what we're doing today. So the critical things, data is very critical. Yes, embassies have data, but we need to have a place where we can harness, or rather have data of Nigerians all over the world, not just in one country. So one of the things we do share data with our various embassies and all that, but there's a place where we should be able to go and say, anywhere in the world, A is here, B is here, and C is doing that. India, Pakistan, Israel, they all have this kind of data portal. So the Diaspora Commission, as an agency specifically for the diaspora, is to do this.
Today's theme, Harnessing Diaspora for Insights, Comprehensive Data Mapping in Eurasia, could not be more timely or critical in an era defined by data-driven decision-making, understanding the distribution, expertise, and aspirations of our diaspora in Eurasia. It is not just an exercise in mapping, it's a strategic imperative. This data will serve as the compass guiding policies, partnership, and programs to unlock the full potential of our diaspora for national development.
Why is data mapping important?
Diaspora data mapping is necessary for effective and sustainable diaspora engagement, such as diaspora housing, diaspora mortgage scheme, diaspora voting, diaspora investment trust, diaspora bonds, and then many other interventions from the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Bank of Industry, and other diaspora enterprise development funds. This is how the data mapping site looks. It will take you to this page, and I would like us to move our cursor to Eurasia, where we click on it, it is going to open the registration page. I hope I'm not too fast. Then from here, we can be able to fill up these basic data requirements. You can input your first name, your middle name, and your last name. Then after that, you can input your email. From here, we go to the next page where we are going to input your phone number, preferably the phone number of your current host country, and then of course your country of residence. Then after that, the gender, and after the gender, your marital status. Then after that, we have your date of birth and your identity number. If you don't have me, you can give us any identification number that is available in your own place of residence.
We've been trying to collect data. I've been reaching out to Nigerians across Australia, and of course, we're making plans to reach out up to Fiji, because we also cover Fiji. Apart from New Zealand, they're all in the Pacific. So we're working hard to ensure that Nigerians all over are connected, and they come to us, and we're ready to work with them. Like you had already, the MD had already explained, it's important. We're going to lay a groundwork for this to continue. It's not just going to stop. We're going to make sure that, as a mission, we reach out to all the professionals and those, every Nigerian.
Also, doing good work in Africa, DOA, a self-spirited non-profit organization, is here again with a free summer internship program.
The idea behind DOA is to connect exceptional, brilliant students in the diaspora to innovators on the continent that are developing great solutions to multi-layered challenges. So the twofold is that the students are able to walk away with great experience, out of the box experience that becomes part of their career trajectory. And on the other side, they're able to inject their skills, their boldness, their exposure to startups in Nigeria, in this case, so that they can thrive and employ local individuals.
So what impact has DOA been able to create since its collaboration with Midcom Hope Speak program?
Great question. So as I mentioned, the twofold impacts the diaspora communities. It creates a win-win situations for the students, for the startups that they engage with, and for the communities that they're part of, both in Nigeria or Africa, and the diaspora communities. In terms of collaboration with NIDCOM, we have been able to scale the program by engaging with students in the diaspora through the engagement of NIDCOM as a pipeline and also startups in Nigeria. We've been able to scale the program and have 91 students participate in the program.
So what have you found is the common challenges that the diaspora students face and experience in Nigeria?
That's a great question. So we ran the program for 3 years with students, and obviously because it was virtual, they went on ground to experience some of those challenges. So being able to do the pilot program in Lagos, we got a lot of learnings through it. And obviously some of the things that we understood that were challenges was a cultural adjustment. Even students that have gone away for a few years, or students that maybe their parents are Nigerians, but they've never been into Nigeria before, the culture there's a little bit of a culture adjustment. So we found that them having roots here, relationships, family members kind of help ease some of those culture shocks. Thank you, Honorable Chairman Abike Dabiri-Aroa, for the support. We're looking to present Adejuwon Adegbite and his partner Arun, who could be with us today with the first place winnings of the AI policy in Nigerian landscape challenge case study. Congratulations. We want to thank NIDCOM and also the Office of the Special Assistant to the President of SDG Goals, and also our sponsors, BBOT, SIBA, and Dreamers Academy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, we're proud of you and doing good work in Africa. This is what we're telling other young Nigerians in the diaspora to do, supporting young people like you, doing the internship here in Nigeria. And congratulations for this prize money. And I wish you all the very best. This is the beginning of bigger things for you. You are the leaders of Nigeria. So I wish you all the very best. And AI, of course, we know is the future.
Thank you very much, Dowa. And sponsor NIDCOM, I'd like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to contribute to the policy challenge. Yeah.
So what do you hope to do? What's your plan?
Okay, so for me right now, I think I want to continue with this part, integrate AI with biomedical data. I'm a biologist by training, and I'd like to put those to use them to design and develop better vaccines, better drug structures, and things. Yeah.
Honorable Abike Dabiri-Aroa, the special guest at Obafemi Awolowo University of Ile-Ife Muslim Graduates Association UNIFEMGA Ramadan lecture titled Islam and Patriotism urges Nigerians to be patriotic as it fosters unity and progress amongst its citizens at home and abroad.
Islam and patriotism. What is that thing that inspired me about this topic? There are 3 words that are usually confused when people discuss about a country or a nation and its citizens. Patriotism, nationalism, and tribalism. And for this reason, people come out to outrightly condemn patriotism. They say that Islam does not have anything to do with patriotism. Of course, this is a huge lie. What Islam has problem about is tribalism in particular. Even nationalism. Islam does not have much against it, except if it is used, if it is weaponized, and it is used against solidarity amongst Muslims, or amongst the believers, or amongst the people of the human race. That's when Islam, contends against it. But when you talk about tribalism, of course, this does not have a place in Islam. Tribalism, it is absolutely forbidden.
Our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the month of Ramadan is divided into 3 parts. The first part is maghfirah, forgiveness of sins. The second part, which is of course the middle 10 days of Ramadan, is mercy, rahmah, And the last part, the last 10 days in the month of Ramadan, or 9, is Ridkum minan nar. Allah will emancipate his servants from shackles of hell.
Prophet Muhammad left Mecca. Well, he had to leave Mecca to Medina, but he never forgot Mecca.
Yes.
Because Mecca was home, and that was why you saw how, when, by the time the experience you shared with us. So it's the same message for all of us as Nigerians. No matter where you go in the world, home is home. We have to stop cursing our country. When you go abroad and you tell your passport, you're embarrassing yourself, not the country. Patriotism is about all of us. It's about our country. We all have to work together, like you said, to build this big country of ours. And stop cursing your leaders. Rather advise them, criticize them, but demand of the best from your leaders. Demand of the best. Provide infrastructure. Do what you have to do as a government. And the people also do what you have to do. I don't want to give another lecture. Just to say thank you very much. I've enjoyed every minute of being here. And another beautiful thing about this, we have a blend of Christians and Muslims who have all benefited. And that's how we should be. Patriotism. We don't have to, discriminate on tribe or religion. We're all brothers and sisters and one Nigeria. So, Abdurrahman, happy birthday. Can you join me in singing me a birthday song?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you, Arab. May Allah bless you.
Great Alhaji Abdurrahman Adekunle Balogun, Arab.
Let's take a short break. The diaspora continues shortly.
There's a saying that the grass isn't greener where you go, it's greener where you water it. So I think that we have the opportunity to water it, and I also believe that where you are in your life is because of the opportunities that you've been given, and the people pour into you. Now you have an opportunity to pour into other people. I think that's the steps that we need to take.
Up next is our health tips segment with Ampa Doctor.
A healthier Nigeria in a healthier world. Diabetes is a disease of sugar metabolism in the body and clearly affects majority of Nigerians. There are two kinds of diabetes: type 1 diabetes, which is in the younger population, and the type 2, which is in the older population.
Now to our diaspora of the moment with Shalewa Ajila presenting.
Our diaspora of the moment is Mr. Mikhail Dayo Ulowosale. Mr. Dayo is a Nigerian-British diasporan and the director of Data Multicultural CIC, which gives back to the community. Mr. Dayo was one of those recognized for the British Empire Medal due to his extraordinary service to the community in Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire.
This is the diaspora for this week. Keep a date with us for another interesting episode of your favorite show, The Diaspora. I remain your anchor, Khadija Bamali. Stay positive.